you know, when you own a thing, you say Jason's, and then you have that little thing above,
Oh,
in
a
between the
comma.
N and the S. It's not apostrophe because that's like, is it?
Yeah, it's an apostrophe.
Yeah, because oh yeah, because I was just like, wait, because the other thing is like exclamation point, like Jason, like when you're shouting. But yeah, apostrophe. Um, but yeah, otherwise like it's. I mean like Ash from the Living, what is it called, Evil Dead. Like his
Mhm.
surname is Ashley, so Ash as um a nickname for me like was never like it's a it's a dude's it's a dude if it doesn't have an E, or it's a female if it have an E. Like it's just like if it's Ash, it's Ash with or without the E. But yeah, when you say ashes, like ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And like how Ash is are like she is totally like I don't give a fuck. She's basically like if McCree and Reaper like cluster, if they like scissored or 69er each other and they could get pregnant and get a child, like that would be Ash. See, that's a funny thing because what is the male word except for male on male action or gay sex?
Uh,
But yeah, you know, like women can have scissoring, but what the fuck are men doing then?
uh, docking.
Wait, what? Oh, what are they doing? Oh, talking.
Uh, no, it's called docking, where one guy is uncut and the other guy is like cut, and one rolls his forked skin over the other guy, over the other guy's dick, apparently.
Oh,
At least that's what I've heard. It's called docking.
I never heard that term, but well, I never tried dick on dick actually. Except for that time where I actually fucked a dick. Like, a person who was being a dick, but otherwise, nope. Mm. But I was so close to say, like, when you said dogging, I was so close to say, like, the hunt for the Red October. Like, you're hiding your dick in somebody else's bum.
There.
But then it's not the same as scissoring. Have you heard the news about Marcus?
No.
Well, when I say news, I think like it's all news, but he have become the caretaker of his granny.
Oh, I thought he already was.
Well, I thought so too, but yeah, I guess she had a caretaker, uh, like who got paid, where he officially became her
Oh, he's
caretaker.
her caregiver. It's an actual job. It pays okay.
I mean, he knows what, uh, yeah, lack of words, but yeah, her rhythm, like her usual stuff. I know, like her caregiver before that
Hmm.
maybe have caught what it was, but yeah, at the same time, like Marcus knows her in and out. So like not giving him the job, like if he applied or oh my god, that shady bitch haven't even told her about what Granny wants. But it's just like sometimes, doing his streams, like sometimes it's just like, I hear you, old woman. And it's just like him and his mom, like if he doesn't do it, like then she makes the food or they do a collab with food. Usually they do a collab. And it's just like, then you see the food and I'm just like, it's just like me and my stepdad, like, it's just like, we make yummy yummy food, like, it's just like, oh my fucking god. Having a foodgasm. But I know curiosity killed the cat, but not yet the Foxy. But yeah, who makes the food at your
Uh,
place? Like, is it
Tina makes food. Mainly Tina. So,
is she is she a killer cook? Like,
yeah, she likes to cook, so. And to me, I like food, so it's
oh,
all the same to me. I just like food.
for in my family is like me and my stepdad and my sister, like, and my grandma. we like to cook the whole meal, and it's just like every time we have to make meatloaf or something like that, or meatballs, like I it's just like if it's at my grandma's place or my
Mhm.
stepdad's place or even at home, it's just like here's the fucking meat, Foxy, you need to make the meatballs. Or yeah, the fucking meatloaf, like you have to do it because you have so gentle hands.
Makes
And it's
sense.
just like where the others like use a wooden spoon to like get the meat and the onions and the the eggs like to mix together. I just go down in this fucking bowl and just like use my fucking hands and just give it the massage of a lifetime. And it's just like everybody in our whole damn family can taste when I have made it. Because it's just like some of my relatives who have tasted, even like former boyfriends or girlfriends, have been like, it tastes like homemade. And it's just like, wow, really? Was it because you saw me put my fucking slender arms down in this fucking bowl of meat and onion and eggs and like really giving it a fucking massage or something? Is that why? And it was just like, no, because it tastes so much different than what you get from a supermarket. And it's just like, well, they're using a machine. You should taste my grandma's. She's using a wooden spoon, and I'm using my
Yeah,
bare hands. It's just like,
it all
there's a
plus you
difference. Oh,
plus if you
bless
put
you.
effort into something,
Yeah, it's just like, like making a bread. Or baking a bread. It's just like, I was just like, well, if you taste something with a wooden spoon, it's different from what comes out of a machine that
Mhm.
is producing so every other can eat it. Um, but I'm gonna dip my fucking hands and arms into it and fucking twist and turn it so every ingredient gets into that fucking meat before it gets a proper fucking massage so it actually looks like a meatloaf or a fucking hamburger or whatever.
Yeah,
It's just like,
it just takes
and
effort for
my
to do it.
girlfriend was just like, well, did you wash your hands before you did it? And I was just like, no, I never washed my hands. Of course I did. Because it's just like, yeah, I always wash my hands before I help in the kitchen, and it's just like, it's just like fucking proper manners. Like, gonna help with the food, wash your hands because wada yada yada. Um,
Mhm.
but at the same time, like, you could have some bacteria, but at the same time, wash your hands. But yeah, it's just like I always make a killer meatloaf or meatballs, or I even make killer tacos or pizza. And it's just like, tacos is so fucking basic, and the same goes for pizza. That it's just like, how can you not make it yummy? Like, it's so simple.
True.
By the way, I got the coolest highlight intro for Ash. Some people can like have a coin where it walks across their knuckles.
Hmm.
she have a fucking shotgun bullet that does that.
Nice.
And then I got the safari skin for Ash. But yeah, she seems super cool.
Yeah, hope as
I was just like, when I saw she had a shotgun, like a double barrel, I was just like, yes, Foxy's gonna doom the shit out of this. I don't know why in like Doom and Prey, like every time, or Bioshock, like if I get a double barrel shotgun, I'm gonna make the world my bitch. It's just like, I have the power. I don't know why. It's just like, and the funniest thing is like I'm a pacifist. I don't know kickboxing and ballet, but it's just like I'm a pacifist. But at the same time, like I feel overpowered with a double barrel shotgun, and I went to um, what are they called? Ferris something. It's not a Ferris wheel. You know, it's a fun fair. Sorry, fun fair. And it was like you had 5 shots, and you had to hit 5 bullseyes with um, a sniper rifle. It was just like my my boyfriend at the time, like he watched me, and every time I took a shot, it was just like it was a fucking blow dart, and like the funfair guy, like I hit them all, and it was just like, well, your friend here is basically Indian, or he should join the army. And I was just like, fuck you, bitch. I'm never gonna join the army because I'm not gonna take a life.
true.
And he was just, and I was just like, but thank you for calling him my friend. And then he was just like, well, you can pick a teddy, any teddy of the big ones. And I was just like, so darling, what do you want? And he was just like, oh, it's your boyfriend. And I was just like, you really had to say, wow, it's your boyfriend? Like, did you have this an assumption that we can hit a target or something? Because I know this is an air gun, but I got your dick on lockdown right now. And he was just like, there's not any bullets. I was just like, I said air gun. Listen, sweetie. Then I like just like played with his ear, like took my finger and like flipped his little the top of his ear and was like, listen, sweetie. And he was just like, you could be a good sniper and stuff, like for the army. Like I worked in the army and stuff, and I was just like, I know, but I don't wanna. And then he was just like, but you could, and I'm just like, no, I'm protecting the home front by making sure all those who don't want to go to war or can't, so I'm gonna protect the children, the elder, the handicapped, the pacifist. like at home, like I'm gonna feed them in my little store. Like I'm gonna nourish them as long as you keep your little ass out there and protect the home. Like you're gonna protect the nest. Otherwise, I'm gonna walk my fucking ass down there with a fucking fry pan, and I'm gonna knock your some sense into you because I have my responsibilities. But if you cannot live up to your responsibilities, Mama's gonna call us smacking. And he was just like, I'm a pacifist too. I never went to war. Yeah. And I was just like, but do you know the importance of responsibility? And he was just like, yeah. And I was just like, that sounded like you were doubting. Do you know the importance of responsibility? Like, if there's missing like 200 bucks in that tiny box, what does it mean for you? And he was just like, then I get fired. And I'm just like, good boy. But yeah, my boyfriend was just like, sometimes you have a certain way to school people where I'm just like, whoa, is that my boyfriend? And at another point, I'm just like, yes, that's my boyfriend. Like, bitch, school them. And I'm just like, I love you, dear, but please pick a teddy. And he was just like, they had this big, they had a big foxy, a big fox. And he was just like, I'm gonna pick this. And like the fucking funfair man at this store was just like, okay. And I was just like, okay. As well. And he was just like, well, it's because my little Foxy, he have such a big ass heart that, but also such a big personality that a small Foxy wouldn't do him justice. And I was just like looking at him, and I was just like, you know, I have a teddy called Little Foxy, and he's gonna be very disappointed that you said that. And he was just like, but you know, honey, I love you. And I'm just like, yeah, I know. But yeah, I'm still gonna tell Little Foxy that you think his size matters. Anyways. Say something.
Something.
Oh my fucking
Wandering
god.
around, playing the game.
So how have your week been?
It's been alright. Can't really complain. Life is kind of too easy to be difficult.
So you're chilling like a villain in Sin City?
Yeah. I'm just, going to work, playing games, spending time with the family.
With the family?
Yeah. Got banned from Twitter.
Why did you get banned from Twitter?
It was only a short period of time, but still it happened, and they're like, I said something to a lady because I was buying something for the girl,
Mm-hmm.
and the shipping on it was $14, which
Mm-hmm.
is way too expensive for shipping for something that only weighs like 2.5 pounds.
It is.
And it is only getting shipped in the United States, so it should be cheaper for regular shipping. So I went
Mm-hmm.
on Twitter and I just ranted, told her she was, just she was scamming people, and then I also used the word cunt, hashtag cunt, and apparently they got me for hateful speech. I'm like, none of that shit that I said was hateful, unless you
I'm
use the word.
sorry.
I'm like, unless you consider the word cunt a hateful word.
I'm sorry. The word cunt. I use it. I use it so much because bitch. It's basic. Saying your friend. Who is a
No, but
girl or a boy, and it's just
no, but
now they're
they
acting
said it
up. You
was.
can say bitch, but cunt. It's just it's just a
No,
new
they said it was.
bitch, but
No, they
it's
said it
not
was
that
a hateful
hard. But
word.
oh my god, to get mad about
They could.
somebody calling you a cunt.
They could. They considered it hate speech. I'm like, that's not really considered hate speech because I didn't use any, I didn't call her like a dirty Asian or some shit like that because she's Asian. No, I just called her a fucking cunt.
Oh my god, it's just oh my god, it's just it. It feels so bad to say this, but it feels so feminazi to actually get butthurt over cunt.
Yeah, I'll send you. I Yeah, let's see.
Because it's just
And even
yeah, we don't
let's see.
usually use it, but yeah, it's just well, I could call you a bitch, but then you would be like, you call me a dog, me.
Here, I'll send. I sent you the message that Twitter gave me.
Congratulations, you have been invited to RuPaul's Drag Race Season 11. Wait, is Twitter trying to be a social? Oh my god.
Yeah, because you see what I wrote, and there's
Mm.
nothing offensive about it.
No, you use the word bitch, and it's just well, bitch lost its meaning. It sounds way more harsh in Danish because the killing. We also we don't call it dog that. We don't have a word for a female dog. So it
Ah, we
sounds
do.
way more harsh
We call it
when
a
you say
bitch.
killing, which is bitch or cunt. But yeah, it's just saying cunt
Just like
nowadays. It's just
depending on where you
haven't it
live,
really
it's
lost its meaning like bitch? It's just I'm sorry, yeah, I rather use bitch, but yeah, if it's just yo, listen up. I rather use cunt than bitch because now I'm fucking serious about what I'm saying. I'm aggravated. Now you're gonna listen.
yeah.
I mean,
I was I was stating my points, and it wasn't that harsh. I'm just saying your shit is overpriced. Why are you charging so fucking much?
if they call, if they say that to you, I'm so afraid if live video was a thing on Twitter because then I would fucking get terminated instantly.
Like I don't get people.
Neither do I. It's just well, I want the truth. And when they get the truth, it's just like, nah, that's too harsh. Now you're being and it's just like, shut the fuck up. You wanted the truth. Here's the truth. It's harsh, just like life. Live with it.
Mhm.
Or go suck my fucking cock. Or as Bender from Futurama says, kiss my shiny middle ass butt. It's just like, yeah, you have, and like, but at the same time, I noticed that the newer gens, they're just so insensitive. It's just like, you can just say bitch, and suddenly you have hurt their whole family and their whole legacy, and like, they feel like there's no hope for their little life at all. And I'm just like, I just called you a bitch. Wow. Grow a backbone, Jerry. Like, they feel like a bunch of Jerrys to pull Rick and Morty into it. Where
Tina Knight.
we're either Summer, Rick, Morty, or Beth, or Rick, yeah, Rick himself. Where it's just like, we have a backbone. And sometimes it feels so harsh to say grow a backbone, but it's just like, well, the nature of the new gens, like they have a fucking backbone of a slug. Like, they don't have one. Even though I think like you and Tina's kids like have one. To be honest.
They do to a point, but God, they're a pain in the ass. They feel like they're entitled to things, and like the boy's like, I want an allowance. I'm like, you get free stuff. You don't get an allowance. Like, what do you mean? You get a free roof? You get free food? You get all the shit that you want for free? And that's why you don't get an allowance. He's like, my friends get allowances. Yeah, their parents are pieces of shit, and they let them do that.
Hmm.
Like, those kids are gonna grow up to be pieces of shit.
My mom was like, okay, now you're able to get a job. Like, once you get a job, even before that, I didn't get allowance, but it was just like, well, since you get allowance, like, now I'm gonna say, like, would you, now you have to pay this, like, a sort of rent, like, prepare you for when life re hits, like, when you become an adult and you move out and stuff like that. And it was just like, fair enough. And, like, that's how I learned it, like, what's rent and paying your bills and all that shit. Like, it's tough love, but at the same time, it's just like, there's so many ungrateful children out there sometimes where it's just like, well, your parents shop your ass full of money like a fucking ham. Instead of like water, it was just basically money. But yeah, doesn't fucking mean that just because you. Yeah, we're just old school. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're old school. When they had manners. And like, I have it in the same way. Like, if I'm ever gonna get children of my own, or is still like babysitting, or I'm gonna adopt somebody, it's just like, they're still gonna learn like, it doesn't come free. Like, it's not like you go out and you just pump a baby and suddenly you have money. No, you have to earn it. And like, if you want to race, well, do some more, or maybe do it faster. And it's like,
Yeah, I don't get it either. Children believe they believe they're entitled to shit.
some
I don't
are,
know exactly what.
and I'm just like, well, kiddo, here's the worst nightmare of all: reality.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as they make it. They're like, yeah, life is terrible. It's like, what? Your job is to go to school. That is it.
I'm just like, so what does entitle you to be such a cunt? Uh, or a little bitch about it? Like, do you know what I go through at my workplace? Like, I'm so lucky I don't have hateful comments about my sexuality amongst my peers or like my colleagues, but sometimes like we have some customers where they go out of the way to point out that even though they don't know my sexuality, like they call me fag and all that stuff, or fairy, and I'm just like, when they call me fairy, I'm just like, well, at least one of us is a magical bitch, baby.
Like, yes, I'm mad. I'm more fabulous than you, so go eat a dick. It's like,
And sometimes when they say like, "Oh my god, that was so rude," I'm just like, "Wow, you know, I wasn't even trying." And by the way, I'm reflecting upon who I'm standing in front of. Therefore, welcome, baby, to your own nightmare, standing in front of yourself, bitch. And then I'm just like, have a nice day. Like, just hammering it home. And some of them were just like, yeah, I'm gonna file a complaint. I'm just like, go ahead. Make your choice. I'm a very busy man. And I haven't got all day. It won't cost much. Just your so-called time. And then I'm just like, you poor unfortunate soul. In pain. In need. And it's just like, that's not the lyrics. And I'm just like, no. I was just trying to make it personal. But since you're bitching, then I'm sure that it hit home. And
yeah.
then it was just like, well, that was mean. And I'm just like, yet again, that wasn't even mean in my standards. Like, I could actually have snapped your neck, ripped it up your fucking neck, drink your fucking blood, and or bathe in it, and made out like a predator fucking roar. Or I could have done, like, I could have ripped your spine out your pee hole, skull included, still drink your blood from your neck, or bathe in it. Like, that's how rough my commentary can get. If you rub me the wrong way and I feel you're worth it. So, congratulations, you're not worth it. And it was just like, I'm sorry, that actually hurt my feelings. And I was just like,
Like, do I look like I care about your feelings?
welcome to the worst nightmare of all, reality, where nobody gives a fuck about your feelings, darling. And then it was just like, see you tomorrow. It was just like, you better. And some of the elders, like, they can pull a joke, and it's just like, I know they're kidding and stuff like that. But yeah, some of the youth. Wow, I feel so old saying youth, even though I'm only fucking 25. But yeah, it's just like, I know Alex and the girl have, or I think they have some respect, just like Bella and Katie and Bella, like they have some respect towards their parents. I say some.
Hmm?
Um,
Sorry.
the kiddies.
Johnson.
No, sorry, the teenagers. Your teenagers. I believe alongside Bella, Jenny's oldest one, and Katie. And I also believe that Becca, like Jenny's middle child, and the youngest one, like they have some respect. Just like I think Alex, the boy, and I don't know the girl's name, like
Oh, Jasmine.
Jasmine. Oh,
Yeah.
just like Aladdin's love, just like the princess in Aladdin.
Yeah.
But but yeah, I think deep down they have some respect.
Oh,
I'm
they
saying
do.
some. I'm saying some.
Uh, they definitely have respect for me because they know I'll beat their ass if they don't. They
Oh
better
my
respect their
god.
mother too.
When Jenny and I think you were there too, and Lucy and Ren and Jenny herself and I were playing with Jenny's dad. Like I called him sir so many times, and he told Jenny like, why does he keep calling me sir? He can just say Reggie. Where it's just
No, I
like,
was there.
where I was just like, sorry, it's just like I'm so used to like strangers, like if they're elder or older than me, then I call them sir. It comes natural. Like I'm so used to saying sir or miss or missus. So it's just like, yeah. And she tried to explain it to him, and he was just like, well, he can just call me Reggie. Like he doesn't have to say sir. But I'm glad that he actually have some respect for his elders, and it's just like, yeah, Jenny is daddy's boy, daddy's girl, and it's just like I don't know, I just call him sir like over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Otherwise, it was like Reggie, sir. Like kind of like Lucy in Peanuts, where she always calls the one who have a crush
Charlie
on,
Brown's.
yeah, the one who have a crush on Charlie Brown. What's her name? The one
Uh,
with the bob cut and like the striped shirt and short shorts, and she's always hanging out with Lucy. Oh my god, what's the name?
I don't remember.
Neither do I. Mm. Oh my god, it's because the one I'm talking, the one always calling the other one, sir. Wait, she wasn't called Lucy, she was called Darcy because Lucy was calling Charlie Brown Blockhead. Mm. Mm-mm.
Oh, that was a. I shouldn't have jumped down that from that high.
Mm-mm. Peppermint Patty. Peppermint Patty was Darcy's bestie, and Darcy always called her Sir.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have remembered that, like, Peppermint Patty, like, at all.
Like the like the dessert.
Wait, is that a dessert?
It's a type of candy, I think.
Peppermint Patty. It actually sounds like if you serve like a patty but with a mint leaf on top of it, or like otherwise it would be nasty. Like you're putting like a peppermint bun on top of a patty. Oh my god. I'm gonna take a whiz.
All right.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So, what are you doing in? I was so close to say Soldier 76 Simulator. Fallout 76. Jason?
Oh, nothing. Just doing my thing. Filling out some quests and whatnot.
Have you made other cryptics? Except for
Oh,
the Mothman?
no, just some like very powerful like creatures that I've had to cheese as well because I wanted some quick XP.
Please tell me you didn't shoot them in the dick if they had one.
No, it's just me doing, hiding inside of a building so they can't reach me.
Oh.
I did that with the Deathclaw before because, they're assholes in Fallout 4.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? I hope this is a lie. But Steven
What?
Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, should have died at age 57.
Oh, that sucks.
I hope comic book um, or CB like their pull comicbook.com are pulling my leg right now.
Their stuff is usually pretty truthful, so.
Sometimes. Sometimes. But yeah, otherwise it's just like, really, bitch? Really?
Oh.
But yeah, not so long ago, I actually had to follow my bestie
Mhm.
down the aisle due to her father's will. He was a war veteran, like a really old one, and he always wanted me and her to be together as a pair, even though we,
Oh.
um, because it was just like nobody can ever have that respect for my little girl as you have. And I'm just like, just because I follow her home and I let her barf and I hold her like a little kid, like when when they're it's such an old timey wimey thing where it's just like then you hold them on on your knee and then you give them like a push upwards, like you slam and
Mhm.
push upwards near their back, like the upper half, if they're gonna puke or something. And I'm just like, well, I do that sometimes, and other times I hold her hair, and then I hold her chin, so she's not gonna puke on all over her beautiful dress. And like, if I'm gonna hold her like a fucking gun, like in a Tex Avery cartoon, I'm gonna do that. And he's just like, he wrote in his will before he passed away, like, if he didn't make it to her wedding, I actually had to follow her up uh, or down the aisle. and we are just like, I had to go to work that day, and it was just like, well, I, I have to go to work at this time, and she was just like, yeah, I know. So we got really early, like we went super early, and then we had like a great beer. Like we had a beer near her father's grave, and we had 3 beers, and it was just like we drank each one, and then we poured the last one over his grave and said like cheers. Um, and she was just like, because I was like going down on my knees and like saying, like I was actually praying for the first time. I was just like, sir, I hope I do you justice today because we both love this beautiful girl and I don't want to fuck this up. I hope I can live up to the responsibility that you left me in your will. Like, my bestie, like, she grabbed me in the collar and was just like, you're not getting out of this. You have to follow me down the aisle. And it was just like, no, I just had to pay respect for your old man because, as your bestie, it's a huge responsibility to actually follow you down the aisle. Like, I would love to do that. But, according to tradition, Tret, tret, I cannot even say it.
Traditional.
Yeah, it's like your paw is falling the bride down the aisle. But yeah, no, it's your bestie. Even though I should be like your bridesmaid or your best man or something. But yeah, and she was just like scratching like the back of my neck and being like, but Foxy, like you're always, like you have the ultimate justice of being best boy. And I'm just like, is Nicole best man? And she was just like, yeah, but unlike other best men or bridesmaid mates, like you actually have to follow me down the lane as you were my fucking puppy. And I was just like, yeah, but I just have some last words for the old shit. Like, I had to get off my chest because, it's a big honor to follow you down the aisle. Like, sure, I could hold on to your veil and stuff like that. Like, being your maid of honor or something. Like, sure, I could have done that, but this is like super special. And she was just like, "What, you plan my wedding?" And I was just like, "Under your instructions." Because I actually planned her wedding too, because she wanted me to do that while I was working, and it was just like, sometimes I was just like, I cannot deal with this shit right now at work. And it's just like, my boss was just like, you seem like you're far away. What's happening? What is inside that beautiful mind of yours? And I'm just like, well, I'm working here. I'm actually also planning a wedding, and her poppy, her dad is like close to death, and like I'm worrying about like he's not gonna make it, and like I'm gonna make it the perfect wedding for her, and like I also working here, and I'm trying to make the best here, and it's just like, then my boss was just like, remember what Jinx Monsoon said in Bruce Pod Drag Race, um, season 5, and I was just like, water of a dog's back, and she was just like, yes, exactly, waters
Oh,
of a dog's back.
sweet.
Like, don't think about it, just do you, dear. And I'm just like, okay. And my best friend, she was like, it was just like, I wore his war badge of honor. Like, I
Mhm.
actually wore it on my suit, and I was just like, before he died and all that stuff, I was just like, if, because he gave it to me, and I was just like, sir, I can never wear this. And he was just like, what are you talking about? You're just as important as our fucking field nurses. Like, you keep the homeland safe, um, just as I keep the terrorists from coming or whatever threats coming. Like, I'm keeping you safe, but you keep the homeland safe. And he's just like, this sounds so stupid. He said like to me like, this sounds so stupid, but yeah, you're kind of like the cave woman, like gathering berries, making sure the whole family is safe, and like, unlike the caveman trying to kill the saber-toothed tiger. And I'm just like, sir, so you're Fred Flintstone? And he just started laughing, and and he was just like, only if you say you're Wilma, little Foxy. And I'm just like, well, I'm a redhead, and I have the smart, so okay, I'll be your Wilma. And I'm just like, but isn't the missus gonna be like pretty miffed off that I have to follow her daughter down the aisle and not her? And he was just like, well, she respects you too, and she knows how much Gracie means to you and how much it means to her, so she's gonna cope with that. Like, she's gonna live with that. Um, and I'm just like, well, at least I don't have to, like, get on the preacher's chair again and crack a joke. And then he was just like, no, you're gonna have to dance with my daughter, and you're gonna have the first speech, like the daddy speech. And I'm just like, you're kidding. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it, old champ. And he was just like, you know. And he was just like, champ. He called me champ too. He was just like, champ. Like, Foxy champ. Um, sometimes, like, when your time is up, and I'm just like, please don't say it's not now. Please wait a bit. Like, and then I was just like, otherwise, sir, thank you for giving me that honor, and thank you very much for serving and delivering such a beautiful girl. And I'm not talking about her goods or her body, I'm talking about that beautiful mind inside of her. Um, and may her puppy always live inside of her. And he was just like, that's why I wanted to hear, son. And I was just like, bitch! And like, and then I was just like, but sleep well, sir. See you later. And like, just like everybody else I said that beautiful line to, he slept in. And like the year after, like my bestie, she chose to actually get married on his death day to honor him. And it was just like we met out. We met close to the church, and it was just like we went out to his burial place, and we were just like, I bought a 6-pack, and it was just like we drank two each, and it was just like, well, you know. And she was just like looking at me like, I cannot take another beer, and I was just like, it's not for you. How rude are you? It's for your dad. Like, he needs some beer too. Like, and then I cracked some jokes about her fiance. Like, look at this skinny asshole. Like, at least he knew that I could protect you or tear him apart. And then I was just like, without fucking drowning your little skinny bitch. And she was just like, if you had boobs, I would punch you in the boobs. And I was just like, then punch me in the dick. And she was just like, okay. And then she just went like, pretend punch in my dick. And she was just like, ah, poof. And I was just like, oh no, I feel so hurt about that. And I'm just like, well, so do you feel pretty or do I have to do your makeup too? And she was just like, no, I feel pretty enough. Especially when you're walking beside me. And I was just like looking at her like, bitch, is your fucking wedding slash funeral, like, I'm gonna look shit because it's your day, not my day. And she was just like, you never look like shit. You always look beautiful. And I'm just like, so do you, bitch. But yeah, at the end, like, before I had to go to work, like, it was just like, I actually told her, like, in a few minutes, I actually have to catch the bus to get to work because I couldn't get a day off to do this. And she was just like, she just grabbed the mic and was just like, well, I know it's super early and shit like that, but fuck traditions, like, fuck that shit. Because, my fox, my Foxy boy is gonna take a dance with me since the old man couldn't be here today, and he wanted him to walk me down the aisle. So if anybody have any complaints, you know where his grave is. Go out and puke all over that grave with all your complaints, because the old man wanted little Foxy to follow me up because he was the only one who had enough standards for the old man to follow me up or walk me down the lane. Like, he was the only one who had standards. And I was just like taking a sip out of the wine glass I got. It was just like I was holding my hands in front of the glass and just like took like the whole glass and just like drank all of it. And I'm just like, her mom was like patting me on the shoulder, and she was just like, her dad would have done the same thing. And I'm just like, you would have done the same thing if it was you up there. If I hadn't got the honor. And she was just like, well, me and George always talked about it. That all of her friends, like, we all, and she was just like, we always, what do you call it? Ship you two? And I was just like, oh, so you meant like, you want me and her to be together. But yeah, we don't roll that way. And her mom was like, yeah, but even though you didn't roll that way, you were always like respecting each other, and you always follow each other home when you when you go out on a bender, or like you can sleep in each other's bed and it doesn't mean shit. Like your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, like they can have a hard time, like, what is she or he doing there? But it's just like, well, she needs to sleep or he needs to sleep, blah 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 blah. And it's just like, if she never said it, like, you're her spirit animal, and I'm just like, my spirit animal is a fox, right? And it's just like, her mom was just like, yeah, both me and her dad knew, because you do what you do, you're just doing you, but at the same time you have respect for whatever is in your way. Like, you meet them with respect. And she was just like that creature in Harry Potter. And I'm just like, the hippogriff. And I'm just like, well, if I'm giving you respect and you're giving me disrespect, I'm gonna fucking pound your ass out of here, either verbally or physically. And she was just like, yeah, just like the hippogriff or a fox. Like, either it's gonna like tear you apart, or it's just gonna be like, whatever, bitch, I'm fabulous. Anyways, I have talked way too much. Jason,
No, you haven't.
I have say something that ain't
Uh,
something.
I
Jason,
was
like,
going. I was just going through my perks to see what I needed to do, resetting all my stuff.
have you played Spyro the Dragon?
I did back in the day when it was,
New and fresh.
yeah.
Yeah. You can watch on YouTube, on fucking Facebook. I completed the whole shit, and it was just like, some of the challenges was like super hard, but at the same time it was just like, well, it's just like back in the old days. Like, sometimes you got a fucking beating doing certain things, and then you actually became better. Like, get good or go home. Um, but otherwise,
Uh,
for me, it felt like a cakewalk. Usually, like, it was like mostly a cakewalk. But of course, there were some challenges where I was just like, fuck me.
Yeah, but just like now you can actually move the camera around.
You could also do that back in the days. But I always, like, you can actually toggle it to do, like, so,
Oh, but it
it's
was
certain
more
button
difficult.
commands. But yeah, back in the days, like, I was so used to use R1 and R2 that, I actually used those.
Mhm.
So it was just like, I didn't feel the change. But did you hear the? I'm so sorry to say this, but the idiot who complained about it and called it the new Dark Souls.
It's definitely not Dark Soulsy because if we could beat that shit back in the day, it's not the same. I mean, yeah,
It
it's
was the
not
same
Dark Souls
bitch
like
who
at all.
called Crash Bandicoot the new Dark Souls, like a year ago, and I was just like, I'm sorry, the first Crash Bandicoot, like, it could be tough as nails, but it was more like there were a certain rhythm to it, like,
Mhm.
you could get hurt and then it was just like, it was trial and narrow, like, it was like, you fail sometimes, you win sometimes, like, nothing fucking else, like, it feels so stupid when people complain and call it Dark Souls, even though like it is try and narrow, like with Dark Souls, but at the same time, it's not the same thing. Oh god, thank you, my sorry,
Like it's
my
the
mercy
game,
was about
like
to
the game's
die.
not like the game's not that difficult.
Nope. And like, sorry, shouldn't you say like, oh, Dark Souls is the Crash Bandicoot of wah 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 wah, because like Tough as Nails or Ninja Gaiden for that sake, like because that was
Ninja
invented
Gaiden was
before.
Ninja, Ninja Gaiden was a pain in the fucking ass. That's what it was.
I know the same was Crash Bandicoot, the first game. Like it was a pain in the ass, but it was trial and error. Like
That was trying to get every fucking apple in every level. That's what it was. It's the completionists and people that are like, I need to
it
get
wasn't
everything.
getting every Wumpa fruit. It was getting every crate without dying.
Oh yeah,
You had to do it in the first go. But otherwise, yes.
that's kind of like playing the Legos games where you're trying to get every fucking Lego.
Mm. Mm. No,
Yeah.
because they have free play.
Oh, true.
I know that because I played all of them Lego games. I even completed what was it, Lego DC Supervillains. And it was just like, oh my fucking god! Like some of them, like back in the, ooh, fuck you, Farah. I hope you die.
Oh shit. Fuck. Uh, Motherfucker had a grenade? Really?
So what was? Wait, were you and Tina dressed up for Halloween?
No, we just took the kids out so they could get stuff.
Oh, otherwise I was gonna say what was. you get up, like you could totally do like
Well, it's
what
kind of
was
like
it you did?
Christmas. It's for the.
Do continue. Sorry.
I'm just like just like Christmas. It's for the kids, not for us. That's how I feel.
Mm.
It's, I'm like, I don't care about getting anything for Christmas. It's all about getting the kids what, stuff that's helpful for them.
Yeah. I'm just like every like I got an early Christmas present from some of those who actually buy stuff in a store because they had their own little they had their own little gospel. And when I was working Sunday, like I totally forgot that they had a fucking gospel and all that shit. And they went into the store and was just like, well, we have an early Christmas present for a favorite guy. And I was just, no, they started with like a favorite sales assistant. And I was just like, and who the fuck is that? Because I'm not sure they're here right now. And it was just like, it's a good little Foxy. And I was just like, what? And then they sang like White Christmas for me, and I was just like, I just started crying because I didn't expect it. And it was just like, yeah, but it was just like at the end, and there are so many fucking customers in the store. They were just like, yeah, but you know, Foxy, you're fucking loved here. And it was just like, yeah, but that you're doing this for me. It's just like, oh my fucking god. It's so kind, and it's just like usually some of you give me shit, but that you're actually singing for me right now is just like, oh my fucking god, what the fuck is happening right now? And I'm just like, and it's just like, I'm so glad that you're doing it, but at the same time, I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? Um, and I was just like, well, I wish that I could give you the same. I wish I could return the favor. And they were just like, but Foxy, you already did that. Um, you already did that because you're always so kind to us. And like, even if we're fucking missing like $2, then if you have if you have enough, like, then you are actually paying for it, like the little bit that we're missing. And it's just like, yeah, but at the same time, it feels like I cannot return that favor because that's so kind, even though you know my history with Christmas. That I'm not a fan of Christmas due to an ex-girlfriend broke up with me on Christmas Eve. So I'm not that happy about Christmas, but yeah, I'm trying to get through, and I'm trying not to bring everybody else down about it. And they're just like, well, we can feel that, but at the same time, like, just like you're keeping our chin up, sometimes we need to keep your chin up. And I'm just like, well, it, thank you kindly for actually doing that. because I did not expect it, and yeah, sometimes you just need that little kick in the balls um, to actually appreciate stuff. And I was just like, and I'm the idiot who always wished for either snow or well peace. So yeah, you hit the hammer or you hit the head of the nail right there when you say White Christmas for me, because that's all I ever wanted. Like when yeah, when my family asks me what I want for Christmas, it's just like, well, since I cannot get well peace, I wish for a white Christmas. Even though that's a rare thing sometimes in Denmark. But it's just like, sometimes I'm just like, or it starts snowing on Christmas Eve, like, and it's just like, some of my family members are just like, is it because you want to have a snowball fight? And I'm just like, yes, because why the fuck not? We did it so many years in a row where suddenly it didn't snow at Christmas, and suddenly somebody got to work and stuff like that, and it was just like, suddenly we didn't have it, and it was just like, well, I want a fucking snowball fight. Like a fucking family snowball fight. Wait, is Reno on Lino? Jason?
I'm not sure.
You know, sometimes I'm so like sometimes I'm just like thinking like I'm still there. I'm
Oh yeah, I'm always here.
always here. Oh my god. Um.
Oh shit.
So how was it to meet your pa-in-law?
I've met him before.
Is he a kind man, or like
He
the
was
really strict
he
one?
was an alcoholic back in the day, so I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh, wait. He's not one of those where it's just like, well, you shouldn't do
No,
alcohol because that's gonna ruin you, like one of those holy saints
nope.
of
He's kind of a
alcoholics.
he's got anger problems and kind of a piece of shit. So yeah.
I was gonna say, like, if he's one of those where it's just like, well, I stopped drinking alcohol, therefore everybody should stop by the blah 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 blah. Like, hopefully he's not one of those assholes where they become so holy. It's just like,
No.
I tried once where somebody I was staying, like, their dad was like, he hadn't had a smoke in a fucking 5 years, and like I was smoking cigarettes, and he was just like, well, I just want to tell you, like, that's gonna give you cancer. And I was just like, have you ever heard this sentence? Like, listen carefully. Death becomes her. And like then he was just like, not my little girl. And I was just like, no, it's just an idiom. Like a saying like death becomes her. Um and I was just like, by the way, if I grant you grandchildren and if your little girl still survives, does it really matter if I die? Because I have too many cigarettes or whatever. As long as I treat her like a beautiful woman like she is, and respect her for who she is. And he was just like, well, never mind then. I was just like I thought. Because he was so high and mighty, like, it was just like, well,
Um,
I'm not gonna say take me to church when you're near, because you're gonna do like an overkill. But yeah, he's an ex-alcoholic. Is he preaching?
no, I just he's got anger problems and shit. So, you know,
Oh.
I don't know. He tries to buy love with
Mm.
stuff. So, yeah. Since he wasn't really in her life, yeah, he tries to buy her love.
Oh, that sounds like my dad. Like my biological father. Because like my stepdad, he was just like, well, I'm not trying to replace your dad or anything. Like I knew him since I was 5. Like and like I call my stepdad like dad because he's been a better dad than my actual dad. Um, like but yeah, my bio dad or my real dad, he like calling him a mix between Wolverine and Homer Simpson would be offensive to both. Like, even if I said he was Thanos, would be offensive towards Thanos because he's just a turd. Like, I talked to him over the phone like some years ago, and it was just like he was crying over the phone, like, "Oh, finally I hear your beautiful voice." Wah 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 wah. And it was just like I was sitting with the other hand, like playing a little violin with my fingers, like you sometimes do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when they're actually just like being meh, like really trying to hammer that shit home, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Um, where they're not sorry, they're just trying to win an Emmy. um,
Yeah, my mom's doing
and
trying to do the same thing.
it was just like I I couldn't stop myself from like hearing him crying. Like I had the biggest smile on my face, and like my great aunt was just like trying to stop me from like having that big smirk across my face. Like, no, 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 don't do that. It was just like I couldn't stop because I was like so over him. Like, I
Mhm.
couldn't care less about his. Like, I was so over that chapter, like, he treated us like shit. Um, but that he finally came to that fucking revelation that he wasn't father of the year. Like, I was just like, finally, it only took you like what, 9 years, if not more. No, wait, it was no, it was actually more. But yeah, I was just like, wow. Like on the inside, I was just like, wow, it took you so long. But yeah, I didn't say it out loud, and like, my sister's birthday, like he actually wrote her a birthday card and put it down in our mailbox, and I felt so. I was just like, oh my god, he actually went to a home and actually posted that fucking shit because it didn't have a stamp or anything, and I was just like, oh my fucking god, I feel so violated. But yeah, but yeah, it was just like, he was just like, but don't you blame me for all that stuff? And I was just like,
Like,
well,
it's like, damn right I do. You're a piece of shit.
I was just like, well, you're a piece of shit, and yes, I would do that, but yeah, since you're the child now, let me school you. There's a when, why, and how. But yeah, even though I don't acknowledge the piece of shit you were, doesn't mean that I cannot lay down the fucking axe and just be like, I'm not gonna deal with this shit anymore. It's history. It's your problem, not mine. I can get through this. I'm stronger. And he was just like, but ain't you mad? Like, he was trying to get out that anger in me, and I'm just like, well, I know I have my anger issues, but I was taught from an early age how to deal with that, so I'm a more patient face than you would ever have become. So, here's the cute thing. Even though you want me to fucking rage on you for being such a fucking shit, I don't fucking care. Go ahead, make your own choices. I'm not your mom, nor your dad. And he was just like, ain't you just like a teeny tiny teensy wincy bit mad about it? I'm just like, no. Because then you get what you wanted. Or should I say what the bully wanted those many moons ago. And he was just like, wow. And he was just like, you have grown into you have become the man that I wish I could have become but never became. And I'm just like,
Like, it's not that hard to be a good person. Don't do stupid shit. Think of others.
mm.
Not as
I
hard as
was just
people make
like,
it out to be.
well, if I was just like, well, I guess I was lucky since they always call me Foxy because I always walk my own way. But at the same time, I had respect for others who didn't go that way. And I was just like, I had the luxury slash curse slash whatever to been raised by women, so I but also like I had my stepdad when you weren't there, since you were such an asshole, that he taught me the way of the man. But yeah, the others like taught me the way of the women, so I became like a dude who's in touch with his feelings, but also like is not afraid to pull his punches or be fucking manly, whatever the fuck that means. Um, but yeah, I also like was taught like how, even though like grudges are like it can hold you down, and like sometimes you just have to let go. Because even though like you fucking want to like be like, fuck you, I fucking want to smash your face. It's just like it's just better to not pay any attention to that, and it's just like just let it go. Because at some point it's actually showing you're the bigger person. Like you can let go of the history or the
Yeah.
the bad blood. And I'm just like, well, my dad was just like, I'm so proud of you. Like, he was just like, I'm so proud of you. I'm just like, well, at one time I was actually gonna say like you were the mix of Wolverine and fucking Homer Simpson, but yeah, now you're more like the newer version of Peter Griffin and I don't know, Charles Manson. Because you're not a man, you're a fucking asshole. And he was just like, but haven't Homer Simpson become an asshole lately? And I'm just like, but
At least he was
he's not
there.
as huge as an he's not as huge an asshole as Peter Griffin right now. Because
Yeah,
Homer Simpson would never fucking bully Lisa.
but one thing is, at least both those fathers were there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, and like my mom, like she laughed one time when I was super annoyed because I left out like that fucking, Marge Simpson. Like she had that annoying when she's annoyed, she left out that grunt.
Yeah.
I do the same fucking thing when I'm really fucking annoyed, and it's just like she laughed so hard when she heard me do it because she's just like, well, we all know who you're. Um, if we're gonna say you're a Simpsons character, and I'm just like, because I'm Marge, or are you gonna say I'm Lois? Like uh, Lois Griffin or Peter Schmidt, which were her maiden name. Like from Family Guy, like Lois's maiden name was Peter Schmidt, and she was just like, "No, no, you're totally Marge Simpson because there's certain shit you can go through, but there's also certain shit where you're just like, oh hell no." And I'm just like, well, can't keep a good girl down.
Oh, oh shit, I'm over encumbered.
But by the way, fuck, this sounds so stupid. But yeah, How are you and your dad?
Oh, hoping he's hoping for his health and all, the normal stuff. He was a pedophile and shit, so
Oh,
had
Hey.
yeah. Hey,
sorry, Jason. This is Pandasaurus. Um, Panda, this is Jason, or no, Soul Alchemist.
uh,
Hi.
Jason. Jason.
yeah. I just hear a guitar.
It's a ukulele. But yeah, Panda said hi. Oh my god, we won. Wait, is it you who's playing the ukulele, Panda?
Mhm.
Is it you who's playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god, girl.
Oh my god.
How come I know that tune from somewhere?
I don't know the song, actually. Like the lyrics.
I don't know either, but I know the melody. By the way, girl, are you ready to play some Overwatch?
Oh, about that, I forgot. I'm ready. Dude, Fallout 76 is so glitchy. I tried it
It
for
is.
like 30 minutes and I'm just
It
like,
is,
wait,
but
what?
it's
Have you killed the
what it
Mothman?
No, I don't think like I was that far. Like I was playing on my boyfriend's account and he's like level 16 and like I didn't know where I fucking was or what I was doing.
it's not that bad. I'm what, level 20?
But you killed the Mothman in level 17.
No, I haven't. But I really want to get it, but I'm saving up to build a tower
Mm.
So you
because I
should
don't
be
want to
running
play it
around just
on
collecting a
console.
lot of wood.
Hmm?
Oh, you're gonna buy apparently it's worse on PC than it is on console.
Oh, really?
I hope so.
Mainly, mainly for the field of view slider and all that other stuff.
I was using like a controller. I wasn't using the keyboard, if that makes any difference, but
It actually
I'm
does.
gonna get some more tea.
Gotta go in a few minutes.
Oh
Yep,
my god.
5 minutes. Hmm.
Have Panda, have you tried to play Ash?
Oh, she went to go get tea.
Oh, oh. Cancel search. Cancel. Fucking cancel now. my mom was so worried last week because I was just like, Mom, do we have any chamomile tea like left? And she was just like, no, why? And I was just like, because I totally need it right now. And she was just like, are you sick or something? Do you have a fever? And like, I was just like, no. I just need some chamomile tea for my fucking eye. Because I think I'm about to get like a sore eye or something. Because I can feel like it hurts like when I'm just like doing normal stuff like rubbing my eyes.
Sorry, I'm back.
It's okay. And then she was just like, okay.
Okie dokie.
Have you played Ash?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Bob is pretty OP, and the explosive is pretty OP.
Bob, do something!
But I found out that if you fade with Moira, if you're on fire, that the fire effect goes away.
Oh my god. I was just like, I found out that when it explodes, like if, yeah, like you said, like they're gonna have like, gonna be on fire, and I was just like, yes! Now I have a shotgun and I have fire. Now I only need ice. Then Foxy's gonna be the OP character of all herstory.
Blah.
Hit the wrong note.
Yeah. It's only 4 chords. It's super easy.
By the way, we're in a game, girl.
Yeah, I know. Mm.
Okay. Move it, move it, move. I didn't plan on playing Lucio in this round, but okay.
I wish there was like a what you call it, a random option. Just pick like a random hero.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that
there
would be
is.
awesome.
I thought there was.
No, it's called, no, that's like a random gameplay called Mystery Heroes.
Isn't that random characters that you get to play?
Mm. But like there were an option to actually be random characters like in the main game or other games. What? Please say you're alive. No,
Just
you
focus
fucking
on-
monkey! I'm gonna kill you. Never mind, I'm dead. By the way, Jason, have you seen that you can kill Sean Bean in Hitman 2?
I have not. I need to get that game.
He's the elusive target for I don't know how long, but uh he's the first elusive target.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, I have the Safari skin for Ash, but I also have Torn and Plush, and I love Torn the most.
I like Sunflower.
For Ash?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh. They have a Vara, by the way.
they also have a May. I mean a cunt. And a Torbjorn? Ow. No! Fuck you, May. Oh, that's, never mind. Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
Wait, there. Oh. Please say,
God.
come to me! Where are you?
I'm coming.
Yeah, you're here! Kill that Mercer! Ah! And now you die, bitch!
Our group is so bad.
Oh, yeah! I like how the Mercer died, but then I died to a Sinjab. I don't care. I love it. Who the fuck should I be? I'm gonna slam the hammer of justice.
Alright.
Alright, alright, alright. Oh my god. That's the
Are
worst.
you
Like,
Swedish?
no, I'm not. I'm Danish. So
Oh.
I'm pretty close to, though. Where's my Danish heroes at? So
No. Help me.
fuck you, bitch. Well, not you. You beautiful bitch. Die your feet, piggy.
No. Help me behind. Help me.
Where are you? Ah! No! Don't run away from me, here you shield.
Help me.
Ow! I'm dead. Well, fuck them. So, Till Toby, what the fuck did you do?
What?
Oh, I was talking about, Torbjorn getting play of the game. Jason, Jason, you're still among us, right?
Hi. Oh, he's in chat. Hold on, let me invite him to the party. Oh, I can't invite people.
Give me a sec.
I'll just suggest him or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck.
Oh my god, have you played Detroit Become Human?
No, I haven't. Should I?
You should, because it have Clancy fucking Brown as
Mm.
one of the voice actors, and well, other than that, like it also, even though like David Cage, like he makes some
Uh,
questionable games, like
sorry, yeah.
there we go. Hello, Deviant. Um, yeah, I was just talking about Detroit Become Human, but yeah, fucking Connor is gonna be like the best boy of all the androids. Oh my god, we're four people.
Oh
Let's
my
slay it.
god. Wow. Well, that's good. Hmm. No, it's already tuned. You could be. Good. He left.
Yeah, he gotta go to work.
My horrible because. Huh?
No, he gotta go to work.
Oh no.
Oh, we found a game. Wowza Bowser.
Hi, you gonna play Widowmaker?
I'm gonna play Super Piggy.
I mean, I guess do I have to?
No.
Yes.
I was just
mean,
wondering.
fine. My Widowmaker no good.
Wait, Widowmaker could be a bad bitch on this one. Wait. I was just like, Wait, have you skipped game? Like, are you playing a new game now? Oh, yeah, we do. Thank you.
You're so silly.
Like, both of you, like,
No.
I like how I played the bait, and you fucking killed Reaper.
Oh my god.
He's one. Zenyatta is one. How did we lose a point? What happened?
I have no idea.
Well, I got killed. But I
Bye.
don't know the rest of the story.
Alright. Doing good. Trick question. Oh, that's what's happening. Oh.
Okay,
Wait,
this bitch
what?
needs to... Bye! Bye! I was like, this bitch needs to be sorry now. Wait, what? Now we're down to 1? Wait, really?
Wait, no.
Kinda right.
I don't know.
Trying to
This is
survive.
so bad.
No, he quarter pounded my
Where are
ass.
you?
That
I'm
fucking
gonna stick with
cunt.
you to stay alive. Oh god.
Did it work?
No, not really.
It's
Should've
just
stuck
game.
I know. I'm not angry.
harder. I am.
Ow.
Oh my god, okay. Oh god.
Send
Bob.
Bob off the edge. Where did Bob go?
No, Bob's here.
He's hosing.
Holy shit, we're doing so bad.
I don't see it. I don't know what you mean. We're doing pretty good.
Hey, widow cunt. She swooped over to the other. Here you go, kid. I was gonna say kidney, but Genji. Well, I picked the wrong game, obviously.
Oh,
Oh man.
man.
Yay, I was still alive.
So bad.
Miracles. It was
I don't want to play
miracles.
anymore.
I think I should go back to bed.
Bye, girl.
You were doing so well.
I was
Oh my
doing
god.
alright.
That-
And then
oh my
people were
god.
jumping off the edge.
At least they didn't get me before afterwards.
5 solo kills.
Don't
And that was
break
all
the
of the
rules.
kills.
Yeah, it was. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Oh my god.
At least I leveled up. So why are you guys falling off the edge? What happened?
I fell off the edge.
I fell off the
then-
edge too.
Because, what did we learn?
I feel like it.
What did we learn from this?
Well, I
She
gonna
would-
win a
she was
loot
not the
box. But yeah, you know the weeklies. Hmm.
Oh, fuck.
He's nice, don't hurt him.
How about you heal me?
I did. I did. For like 5 seconds when I threw my balls the
Nay.
first time.
Nay.
May or nay?
Nay.
I made my bed and it feels so uncomfortable.
Smorgasbord.
I just want to throw my blankets on my bed. That's how I get comfortable. But I made it right this time, and I hate it. I'm never making my bed right this time. Or next
So
time.
yeah, I thought you were Swedish, Funky, because I have a friend and he's Swedish and he talks like you. And I'm sorry,
Well,
Kai,
That
for
is from
interrupting
Norway.
you.
it's okay, you know, because like
okay.
we're so like in Denmark we're so used to saying like the Norwegian and the Swedish people like talk alike. So
I
I'm
hate to hear
okay
you guys.
about that. Because like we yeah. I know like in the US you say right across the pond when it comes to
What?
across the pond when it comes to like people from Europe or yeah, Europe or not the US, like across the pond. Where it's just like
Okay.
we're so used to say
I
like
know what
just
you're talking
across the
about.
bridge. Yeah, we killed that that ah!
Yeah.
Who need heals?
I'm good. I killed her.
But yeah, it's just like wow.
Get out of here, Ash. Get out of here.
We're so used to like people mistaking ours and the Norwegian and the Swedish
Oh, why do I have all 70 limbs again? All 80
I don't
limbs
know.
again? Give me a break.
because Widowmaker showed her tits and her
What?
camel toe.
They
Obviously,
randomly lost points.
like
I'm
who
so confused.
doesn't want to
Yeah, get
see
out of here.
like Widowmaker's camel toe?
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, thanks for the healing. What is that? Oh, symmetry noises.
Hmm.
What?
I got killed by a fucking piggy.
Did
He
you like
ring
it?
around the rosies with me. I'm not mad though. Die, bitch! I said die, bitch! I'm Madonna! I'm Moira. But yeah, close enough. I'm still up though.
Oh, she was so thin I thought she was a tree.
Oh, bitch, were you trying to resurrect somebody? I'm sorry. Not sorry. Oh, wait, you died. Some bitch needs... Oh. Sorry, Panda.
What?
I was like, some bitch needs healing, and then I saw it was you. And then I was just like, sorry, Panda. For
That's
calling
okay.
you that.
It's okay, she calls me that. I like it. Get out of here. You should join my
Hi.
crew.
Oh, wait. Oh, Widowmaker tried to kill me. I feel honored. And by that I mean kill that bitch.
Hey!
Nice.
Oh my
All
god,
15
that was like...
2 of the kills on this team are not mine. It's
No, I killed somebody.
Yeah, you
So
killed 2
at least
people.
one is mine.
I killed 4 people.
2 of them aren't mine.
I have killed 9.
How many solo kills do I have? That's the question.
Solo kills. I have nada.
Get out of here.
Get out
Oh,
of
I have
here.
1.
Don't go to that health pack. Don't do it.
No! Mario!
Wait, what's happening?
I died.
Did you
I got raped by Reinhardt's Hammer of Justice.
did you like it?
Nope. Not one teeny tiny. Die, you fucking rapist. Yay, we killed him.
Uh, 19 kills.
Mm,
Wow, so hard to find.
Alright, shut up, TikTok boy.
God. No, it's not TikTok boy. It's
sexy ass
totally
boy.
no, I like that song before it was even popular. Okay, just like old music. Okay.
Everybody go in.
Widow just shot me in my nugget. Now she's SMG.
Don't let her shot you in the nugget.
It's okay. I killed her. I hit her with the no you.
A man should not kill another man by the balls. It's by the pussy.
Give him the
Yay, I
old
killed Mercy. Piggy, now it's your turn, bitch. Pork chop. Bye. Yay. Oh god.
Yeah.
The rapist is back.
What's it look like in there, guys?
Pretty wrong.
You have a giant hammer. Yay! I got the assist. By the way, Widow Raper is... Oh god!
And then enemy needs 3.
Widow Raper.
Yeah,
Did
guys.
we? No! I thought we
I
won.
can't play
Shit.
deathmatch anymore. I'm done. No more deathmatch.
That was
No
harder than a
more.
dog's ass.
Listen. No more deathmatch.
Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, I didn't die.
Yeah, no more deathmatch, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. We're all leaving now, girls. Sorry, wrong match. I meant to do eliminations in the first one. Like, I meant to do that, but then we got caught up in.
And the elimination's not any better.
Yeah.
I'm one dude box away. Let me have this, girls.
Look at the cute McCree.
Wait,
Wait, are you gonna pick McCree?
McGee? I mean, I kind of want to.
I'm already McCree.
Oh, my bad. I'll be Torbjorn.
But I'm already Torbjorn.
That's not in the song. I'll be Moira.
Wait, what? Nerf Moira.
You're right. So,
So I out-healed a Moira during
Yeah.
comp.
yeah, is it me?
Yeah. Using Mercy.
Was it me?
No. Probably if I did do it.
I got 62
God.
kills as Moira in one game. This
I
was a
didn't
quick play
even
game.
give a fuck, really.
Listen.
Okay, since they're so long about it, like, let's do a quickie.
Thank you. What?
Let's do a
happened?
quaggy like.
Nothing.
Whoosh.
Do that again?
What?
The slurp.
Is that the sound I made last night?
I don't know.
Okay. Was
Okay,
it
hold on.
delightful?
That was out of context.
Was
It
that
sure
very
was.
Even if I
delightful
give
when you?
context, even if I give context, it's still gonna sound really bad. So I'm just not gonna talk about it
Hit
anymore.
us.
Sounds good.
So did you do any of the dinosaurs from
Dinosaurs.
from Jurassic Park where they said like dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs.
Mm. They said dinosaur
Sounds
in
like
a
they're
really
German.
weird way.
Dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
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 Okay. Girl.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, that's my shit.
Oh my god.
Now I
Wait
wanna
for
play regular.
me.
Should I
Where
play
art
monkey or
thou?
regular?
Hello.
My monkey. Hurry up, go. My God.
I'm gonna call myself.
Oi, 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 oi.
Yay.
Monkey.
I got fisted. Not kidding, like, don't fist me to death. Don't come for me.
Monkey. Monkey.
Oh yo 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 yay! I am Jane from the jungle.
God.
Oh wait, it was Dawson.
Did you get yumped on by a monkey? You got yumped on. I'm just gonna back away.
Me?
Yeah, you got yumped on by a monkey.
Yeah, were you the monkey?
I didn't yump on you. I mean, I can, but I didn't.
Did you say yump?
Yeah, yump.
Oh,
It's like a hump jump.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hoo-wee.
Ooh wee.
Woo-wee!
49 health. That's not my
I
favorite.
got punched in
I
the
got
face.
fisted again. I feel like a Jerry right now.
Why? Are you getting popped?
Did he
Well,
say
you're saying
getting
something.
punched?
Jerry is not getting that fucked.
Oh, I thought you said shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you get, bitch. You die. Ah, fuck me. That fuck. Thank you, panda.
Monkey.
No.
Monkey, come back.
Monkey, come back.
Oh, that solo kill.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I felt important.
Oh. You're important. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
That was my first voice.
Ooh. When you nod your head yes, but you want to say no. What do
You
you
nod your
mean?
head yes, but you nod to say no. I mean,
But
you mean no.
whoa, help me, Jesus Christ.
Say
What are you
what?
on? And you're either on lack of sleep or
Jump in
drugs.
there.
Bro, fuck! I was stretching my fucking... Die, you bitches, die! Bob, kill them all! Wait. Where the fuck did Bob go?
He's there.
Get in
Bob,
there.
do
Nobody
my
wants you
job.
out here.
Bob
There you
is
go. I put Bob in
dead.
his house.
He put Bob in his house.
Yeah. I hope no one sees me in here. Okay.
I love how you said, like, I hope nobody sees me here, and suddenly,
Yeah, there's a Doomfist staring right at me.
Oh god.
Get down here! Never mind, don't get down here. You're gonna die.
Oh my gosh, my fat monkey legs.
Where are you going? Oh.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Mercy. You're not gonna touch that mercy, otherwise I'm gonna slap your ass and call you a bitch. And not gonna call you bitch, I'm gonna call you cunt.
Okay, sounds good.
Wait, me?
So, you're still alive, Panda?
I know, I'm surprised as well, to be honest.
I gave a warning shot. Said like... Oh my god, Reinhardt is trying to hammer it home.
Oh my god.
Be careful.
Wait.
Yay! We killed Jumi Fistu and Orisu. We're like the tough shit of Animu.
I'm on fire!
Oh my god.
You should get that checked, y'all.
Oh god.
Oh, wow. I thought you saw it coming.
I love how I say like you. Oh my god! You resurrected me. Thank you, Kathy.
Oh my god.
Again. Lucy Ho, nobody likes your Skrillex ass sounds. Please die. Hashtag that was my haiku.
Monkey.
Oh. Please die.
Do you guys think Waffles the... Do you think Waffles the wolf is a furry? I think they probably are.
What's the waffle? Na 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 na. Wow, that was the worst attempt to try and make a parody out of Kylie Minogue song. But it was the first. But it was the worst. Really.
They altered for a monkey out.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
And Reaper tried to be funky ass shit.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, you're good, you have self-healing. It's not gonna work. Oh, you heal me, res you.
Well, Bob is ready to cause some havoc. Hopefully we can kill some cunts.
You go for it.
Bob! SpongeBob, now's your time. Thank you, SpongeBob.
Junkrat.
Monkey
No.
versus monkey.
Am I the only healer?
Yeah, you're doing good. No,
Yes.
we have soldier. What do you mean?
Monkey!
Yeah, monkey around, bitches.
Monkey!
What even happened? What
You
is
showed
that?
that bitch.
That was a stupid charge again.
Yeah, he's dead.
Where's this Genji at? There you go.
Have you gotten your rest achievement yet before the update? Because
Probably.
like otherwise like you should have gotten it by now.
I got it
By
after
now.
the update.
Oh my god.
That's not my
How many
Bob.
reses do I have to do?
6 without dying.
Damn.
Unless you have the trophy.
I might have.
Stinky.
Ooh boy. Ooh boy.
Did we lose? Are we gonna win?
I highly doubt it.
Well, I'll take your doubt and use it as superpowers.
Superpowers.
Super
No
powers.
more doubt. No more doubt. No more doubt.
No more doubt.
Bitch.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
don't doubt. They just punched me to death. Doubt, doubt, doubt.
I didn't doubt it. It was Farah.
Oh my
I blame
god.
this loss
Oh my
on
fucking god. Like, we had it in the back, and then like... Wait.
I'm gonna
I
do some
feel
comp.
very attacked right now.
comp.
Oh wait, I didn't die.
You gonna do some comp?
Yeah. You wanna do some comp with me?
I haven't
Sure.
qualified
Why not?
yet.
Yeah, he hasn't qualified. 60% of the kills. What is this? Deathmatch? Oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
Alright.
Reinhardt.
Bye, Fox.
Alright.
Bye, Panda.
Bye, Fox.
Bye, Deviant.
How do I leave?
Uh...
Oh, right. I found it.
Hello. Kan du høre mig? Wup, wup. Dave, er du der? Finally.
This is what we how do you eat this what we amaretto this what we have lunch this what we have is taking out the trash burn it up that's rich that's try and the truck what we it's all about life being that's we have an understanding burn it all how do you even live burn
Seriøst, Davy? Jeg sidder her stadig.
Traveling to Horizon Lunar Colony. Prepare your defenses. Select your build.
Oh my god, Davy. De trofæer, jeg skal få for dig. Men så er det du ved sådan, forhåbentlig så er det sådan, at gud. Så er det forhåbentlig sådan, at du er diva. Hvor bliver du dog af? Hvor gemmer du dig dog? Det er du. Jeg tænkte sådan, nej, hvor fuck bliver du af? Fuck, hvor er jeg glad for, at jeg snart kan rive det her skæg af, fordi det er sådan lidt med. Jeg har så meget lyst. Det er sådan, ligesom en hund, men nogle gange har man bare brug for at klø i det. Got him. Whoop. Oh my god. High speed Spider-Man. Ow.
Perseverance is the key.
Heroes never die. For a price.
Get in there. Just like in training.
Defense point. Objective B.
Привет.
Heroes never die. For a price.
Thank you. Go. Огонь по готовности. Perseverance is the key.
Affirmative. Thanks.
Orisa online.
Barriers on me. Get in there.
Heroes never die.